Let's make this grilled cheese made famous by this guy. First things first.
I wanted manicott. I compromised. I ate grilled cheese off the radiator instead.
Now, we don't know what kind of cheese Phil was able to get in the can, let alone the bread, so I get to make that up myself. But I am going to use a couple cheeses that everybody loves on the show. All right, for me, Phil is remembered by having some classic lines, and eating grilled cheese off the radiator is probably his most known. So the cheese we have is fresh mozzarella, fresh mozzarella. You can use the low moisture kind, but like Tony telling Artie, get yourself some fresh buffalo mozzarella. Now, how many times am I going to say that? Up next, I got my hands on some imported provolone, no Vespas though, and I have provolone dolce and provolone picante. Two different ages and tastes. Dolce is mild and picante is sharp, but melted together they are perfect. And then we have some Reggie, Parmigiano Reggiano. Now this is going to be our crust. I'll explain later. Now this is too much gold in front of me, so you know I'm going to eat a piece of every single one. And this sandwich is all to taste, so go by eye and instinct. Finally grate your Reggie enough to cover the outside slices. Then coarsely grate both Dolce and Picante provolones. Now let me tell you a couple of three things. The Dolce is buttery sweet and delicate, great for melting. The Picante is aged longer, so you're gonna get a sharper, saltier, and nuttier taste profile. But like I said before, melted together, they're perfect. And I dropped some on the floor, so I better play Hazel and sweep it up. And I'm just gonna leave this extra provolone here because I know some people like to stick provolone in their socks at night. Now, I have learned that bread can be a touchy subject. So use whatever bread you like to eat and whatever bread makes you happy. Slice a couple fairly thick slices, or not, slice however thick you want it, and just set that aside. Now for the butter and mayo debate, which is best for grilled cheese? Both work great, but for me, at the end of the day, I want flavor and butter is going to give me that. So generously slab butter on one side of both slices, and then grab the Reggie, Parmigiano Reggiano, and sprinkle and press down into the butter. This is going to slowly melt and give us a cheese crust, and that is going to have great texture and flavor. Trust me on this one. Flip our slices over, add a layer of the provolone mixture, then add some slices of the fresh mozzarella, mozzarella. I got this buffalo mozzarella from a master cheesemaker. He makes cheese 24 hours a day, and it's going to melt beautifully.
He's a master cheesemaker.
So is Paulie.
Oh yeah? All right.
Then add some more provolone, add the other slice on top, and place in a pan on low heat. Now you can go the route where you leave the sandwich open-faced and toast and then add a splash of water and cover with a lid to melt the cheese. But I have a press that I like to use to create greater surface area to really brown the bread. And you can create a makeshift press as well. You just really want to keep the sandwich pressed at all times until done. And then just go low and slow until the bread is crispy on both sides and the cheese is gooey. Now look at that cheese crust from the Reggie, it's perfect. Once done, slice into it, look at the cheese pull, and bring it to the table. All right, so if this was the grilled cheese that Phil had to eat while doing 20 years in the can, I might have joined him. All right, so the sharp provolone is awesome with the creaminess of the mozzarella. That Parmigiano Reggiano crust gives flavor, but also some extra texture. I love this grilled cheese, and I was testing another grilled cheese. It didn't quite work with this, but I do love that cheese. It was mentioned in the show by Silvio. If you know what that cheese was, let me know in the comments. Also, I don't know if this is just a Canadian thing, but I got some ketchup packets for dipping, and if you got some relish, mix that in as well. That's a reference for everybody that stayed to the end. So I hope you give this recipe a go. And as always, the full recipe is in the link in the description below. Please like and comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, ciao.